Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. You need to watch this if you want to see how the arrival of the F-16 Vipers is transforming the Philippine Air Force. The air over Clark Air Base crackled with energy, not felt in decades. December 7, 2025, etched into memory as the day the Philippine Air Force welcomed its first F-16 Vipers. Two gleaming jets marked with the nation's flag sliced through the clouds, their engines roaring a symphony of hope and rebirth. On the ground, military officials, veterans, and citizens watched in awe.
Seeing those Vipers over Clark, man, that was the moment we'd all been waiting for. It's not just about the planes, it's about knowing we can finally protect our skies.
Across the country, Filipinos watched the live broadcast, social media buzzing with pride. For the younger generation, it was pure inspiration, a future where their country stood tall. The F-16 sent a message: we are capable, we are ready, and we will not be ignored.
These Vipers are not just planes, they're a symbol of our resolve, a winged testament to the enduring spirit of the Filipino people.
The arrival of the Vipers marked the end of a long wait and the beginning of a new era for Philippine air power. The cheers that erupted as the jets performed a low pass over the runway were thunderous, a collective release of years of patience and longing. Veteran pilots, who once flew the F-5 Freedom Fighters, saw in these new jets the fulfillment of a dream. The Vipers were more than hardware, they were hope, pride, and a promise kept. The Philippines was no longer a passive observer, it was now an active defender of its skies. The nation's air defense was reborn, and the spirit of the Filipino people soared. The Vipers have landed, and with them, a new chapter begins. To understand the joy of the Vipers' arrival, you must first know the silence that came before. In 2005, the Philippine Air Force retired its last F-5 Freedom Fighters, leaving the skies without true supersonic guardians.
I remember that day. We knew it was right, but it was heartbreaking. Without those jets, we all felt exposed, like guardians without swords.
The Air Force relied on propeller-driven aircraft and a handful of Fa-50PH light combat jets, capable, but not true air superiority fighters. This jetless era left the nation's vast territories, including the West Philippine Sea, vulnerable. Pilots trained for missions they couldn't fully execute. Ground crews kept aging planes flying against the odds. Reports of foreign intrusions brought frustration and a sense of helplessness.
Every time we heard about another intrusion, it was frustrating. There's nothing worse than knowing you're responsible for your country's safety, but not having the tools to do the job.
The lack of a credible air deterrent became a matter of national dignity and anxiety. Filipinos watched their neighbors' modern air forces and wondered when their own would catch up. The absence of supersonic jets emboldened those who challenged Philippine sovereignty. The long wait for new fighters was filled with patience and perseverance. The arrival of the F-16s was more than a military upgrade, it was the end of a long night. The roar of the Vipers signaled a new dawn for Philippine air power. The nation's pride and security were finally restored. The skies, once silent, now echoed with strength. The Guardians had their swords again. The quiet skies spurred a bold response, the revised AFP modernization program. Divided into 3 horizons, the plan aimed to transform the armed forces, with horizons 2 and 3 focused on credible external defense. At its heart, the urgent need for a true multi-role fighter.
We weren't just buying a plane, we were shaping the future of our Air Force and our nation's security.
Years of study and debate followed, weighing performance, cost, support, and geopolitics. The Philippine Air Force needed a jet that could dominate the air, strike ground and sea targets, and be sustained for decades.
When the news broke that the Philippines had chosen the F-16 Viper, the excitement was palpable. This wasn't just a purchase, it was a statement.
The F-16 Viper, the most advanced version of the legendary Fighting Falcon, was chosen. The decision sent a wave of excitement through the defense community and the public. It was a bold leap, representing a new era for the Air Force. The selection wasn't just about hardware. It was about joining a global ecosystem of air power. The road to modernization was long, but the destination was finally in sight. The future had arrived. The F-16 Viper is a leap into the 21st century for the Philippine Air Force. Its Block 7072 variant features the APG-83 ESA radar, a game-changer for tracking multiple targets with speed and precision.
The AESA radar really changes the game. Pilots can spot threats sooner, react faster, and make smarter decisions.
And it's not just the radar. The Viper's weapons are next level. AMRAAMs for air-to-air, anti-ship missiles for maritime defense, and precision-guided bombs for ground targets.
The Viper's versatility makes it a true multi-role fighter. Its cockpit fuses sensor data into a single display, reducing pilot workload and boosting effectiveness. The Automatic Ground Collision Avoidance System, AUTO-GCAS, is a life-saving technology, taking over if a pilot is incapacitated.
Compared to the FA-50PH, the F-16 is in a completely different class. Faster, farther, and more capable.
The Viper doesn't replace the FA-50, it leads the way, establishing air dominance so the rest of the fleet can do their jobs safely.
The F-16s are the tip of the spear, enabling the entire Air Force to operate with greater confidence and security. The arrival of the Viper marks a new standard for Philippine air power. It's not just a jet, it's a force multiplier. The skies are safer, and the nation stronger, with the Viper on patrol. The Philippine Air Force now flies with the best. The future of air defense is here. The Viper is more than a fighter, it's a symbol of a nation's resolve.
For Major Miguel Stryker Reyes, flying the F-16 was a lifelong dream come true.
A top graduate and skilled pilot, Stryker was among the first Filipinos to train on the Viper in the U.S. The transition was intense, months of study, hours in simulators, and demanding air combat drills.
The first time I climbed into the cockpit, I felt the power and responsibility. Training with U.S. instructors pushed me to my limits.
Now back home, Stryker is an instructor, building the country's F-16 program and inspiring the next generation. His journey mirrors the Air Force's own: ambition, perseverance, and triumph. The new breed of PAF pilot is ready to defend the nation's skies with confidence and skill. The Philippine Air Force once soared in its golden age, flying F-86 Sabres, F-5s, and F-8 Crusaders, one of Southeast Asia's best.
Filipino pilots were renowned for their skill, holding their own against American counterparts.
But economic challenges and shifting priorities led to decline. The fighter fleet dwindled, and the PAF focused on counterinsurgency. The retirement of the last F-5s in 2005 marked the lowest point, yet the dream of flying modern jets never died.
The arrival of the FA-50PH in 2015 was the first sign of rebirth, a bridge to the new era of the F-16 Viper.
The journey from golden age, through decline to rebirth is a story of resilience. The PAF spirit endured, and now it soars again. The skies belong to the Philippines once more.
The final competition came down to two superb jets, the American F-16 Viper and the Swedish Saab Gripen.
The Gripen was agile, cost-effective, and offered technology transfer, an attractive package for a country with a tight budget.
The Gripen could operate from short runways and even highways, giving strategic flexibility.
But the F-16 Viper brought unmatched combat experience, a vast global support network, and the most advanced systems.
The Viper offered higher performance and a wider range of weaponry right from the start.
Strategic ties with the U.S. tipped the scales, ensuring interoperability, joint training, and deepening the alliance.
While the Gripen was excellent, the F-16's proven performance and strategic alignment made it the best fit for the Philippines.
The choice was about more than hardware. It was about securing the nation's future in a complex region. The Viper was chosen, and the Philippines took its place among the world's air powers. The decision was bold and right. The F-16 Vipers do more than upgrade the Air Force. They strengthen the U.S.-Philippines alliance.
With both nations flying the same advanced jets, true interoperability is finally possible.
Joint exercises like Balikatan now reach a new level. Filipino and American pilots training as equals, sharing tactics and data.
In a crisis, the two air forces can operate seamlessly, creating a formidable deterrent.
This partnership sends a clear message: the alliance is real, and the region is safer for it.
The presence of F-16s changes the strategic calculation for any potential aggressor.
Beyond hardware, this cooperation builds lasting bonds between service members.
Eagles and Vipers flying together symbolize a revitalized friendship and a shared commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific.
The alliance is stronger than ever. Together they guard the skies. The arrival of the F-16 Vipers is a triumph, but also the start of new challenges.
Funding is the biggest hurdle. Keeping these jets flying requires unwavering government support.
We need not just pilots, but skilled ground crews and technicians, unsung heroes who keep the Vipers mission ready.
The PAF must develop new doctrines and integrate the Vipers with the rest of the military for a truly networked defense.
Despite the challenges, the future is brighter than ever. The Vipers inspire a new generation and push the defense establishment to aim higher. Their roar is a promise, a secure future, a nation that stands tall. The skies of the Philippines are guarded once more. The spirit of the Air Force soars. The Vipers have landed, and with them, hope takes flight.